Friday, May 15th. This is our San Juan Ranch Field SJ2, and this is our tillage trial. So we have four 80-inch beds that after cover crop they were spaded. And then we have four 80-inch beds that were mowed and strip tilled. Another four 80-inch beds of the representing the tillage with the spader, and then we have another four beds in the balance of the field that was mowed, strip tilled for two lines. This will get pre-irrigated now, and then we will plant hard squash here. Today is May 16th. This is our Santa Ana Ranch field SJ3, and this is where we have a tillage trial and reduced tillage. So these are 8 beds of reduced tillage that are now being ready for pepper planting. Here are 8 beds where we tilled with a spader after the cover crop. 8 beds for reduced tillage. Another 8 beds that were tilled. 8 beds reduced, and then 8 beds tilled. And then this will be planted to peppers. Variety will probably be Maccabi in mid-June. This is following cover crop over the winter that was single line vetch, phacelia, flax. It's mostly those species. Today is Saturday, May 16th. This is our Santa Ana Ranch. This is field S44, where we had a tillage trial. And so we're looking at potatoes that were in reduced tillage. And the reduced tillage was following a cover crop mowing, vertical tillage, strip till, and then compost applied and lilliston, and then we had rain moisture over the winter, and then we leveled the beds off to plant potatoes. So this is a reduced tilled area. We'll go over 8 beds. This is in the middle of a tilled area, and the tillage was Emont spader. So we really worked the ground up quite a bit with the spader down to probably 15 inches, and the growth is quite a bit better in here. Here we are on another 8 beds that was reduced tillage. And then over on 8 beds that were tilled. And in general, the tilled areas, the potato growth is better. At least now, we'll see what some of the yield data looks like. is April 30th. These are the 280-inch beds. We had the weed fabric over for the occultation trial. They were on for probably 25 days, and the cover came off today, and this is what it looks like with the cover off. You can still see the compost that we applied right to the top. Yeah, some breakdown, but a lot of residue still here. Bigger pieces. Still good moisture below. We may not have kept the moisture quite well enough up in the top. Well, there's an earthworm right at the surface. Yeah, still moisture in the furrow. So we'll let this dry out, watch it for a few days, and get this ready to plant in the next week or so. Today is April 30th. This is our San Juan Ranch. This is field SB2. This is our occultation trial. The weed barrier went on this morning, and now we're running the sprinklers for 3 or 4 hours this afternoon. And looks like most of the water's penetrating pretty good. It probably, yeah, we may only go another hour or two, and I'll shut this off. And then we'll get some more water on this each day. Hey, good morning, Tom and Jeff. It is May 1st, and here's the occultation trial in San Juan, field SB2, 6 80-inch beds, 330 feet long, covered with the weed fabric. This is the morning after we put 4 hours of sprinkler water on yesterday afternoon. Today is May 14th. This is our San Juan Ranch, field SJ2, and this is the start of our next occultation trial. So these are 80-inch beds that had cover crop January until a week ago when we mowed it. We've strip tilled it. We've buried some drip tape. We put 30 units of nitrogen and feather meal, and now we have the drip tape on the bed, and this is ready to put on the weed mat, 4 beds. And then we've already put 4 lines of drip tape and the plastic mulch. And then we have 3 beds that has just been mowed, strip till, drip tape, and feather meal, which will get sprinkled. And then we have 2 beds that we mowed, and then we ran the rototiller to clean and incorporate everything. And it will have feather meal and drip tape. And then these are just some beds that we have for double line hard squash. Let's see, here we go, Tom. We've got the water running tonight. We're going to run it all night long. The 4 drip tapes on the plastic mulch beds. We got the weed cover on beds with the 4 lines running. And we have a little bit of wind protection because we're just downwind from the hedgerow. But you can see on a little bit of a windy afternoon how it's fluttering the covers around. So if this was in open field, yeah, the wind might be causing us a little bit of a problem.